Hey folks, it's warming out there tonight. It is humid as well. Temperatures right now in the 80s, valley-wide. 86 in Rio Grande City. That's the warm spot. A couple of 83s on the map. Port Isabel and Weslaco cooler, and then everybody else somewhere in between. Our dew points are still up in the very sticky mid-70s, even upper 70s. 80 now, dew point in Brownsville. That is about as high as you're ever going to see. We'll put the average on the muggy meter at 77. But notice we don't have an 80s even on here because that's so unusual to get that high. So Brownsville right now, it is super humid where you are. The rest of the valley, not far behind, but you're kind of on the top of the chart as far as that goes. These are the forecast lows tonight. You won't go below the dew point, so about 80, 79 are forecast lows. And then tomorrow we climb back up in the 90s again. And the dew points typically in the afternoon, you get the wind going, you bring some drier air down from the upper atmosphere. That lowers the humidity a little during the daytime, but that's not been happening lately. So when it gets this hot, you add the humidity in, feels like 110 to 115 because the humidity is staying so high. High temperatures the next 3 days, 96, 95, and 93. At least we work our way kind of back down to normal as our wind comes more out of the southeast rather than the straight south later this week. Not many clouds right now, but they will thicken up tonight. Future track indicates we see clouds overnight tonight. And then during the daytime, we end up partly sunny and windy again. Probably not as windy as today or yesterday, but still a pretty good breeze. Thursday, a pretty good breeze as well. Partly sunny skies. Could be a brief sea breeze shower, but we're talking brief and very isolated. Most places are rain-free. Same thing for Friday. Mainly dry, but about a 10% probability somebody in the valley will get rained on, but most of us will be rain-free. Rest of Texas tonight, 60s in the north, 50s in the panhandle. Front kind of sitting right down in through here. South of that, it's in the 80s, and you can see the front right there. Just imagine that line continuing to the north. Big-time thunderstorms again. Much of Illinois now under a tornado watch, and there's tornado warnings within that. It's all east of St. Louis now. Earlier, when we were at 6, it was west of St. Louis, so everything's shifting eastward tonight along this one big storm system that will continue pushing away, but the front stalls to the north of us, so we don't see anything to change other than bringing some moisture and getting that sea breeze going Thursday and Friday. But aside from that, again, it's just dry the next several days with, again, that very slight chance for a shower or two. So your first 1 to 5 AccuWeather forecast for tonight, 80 for a low, 80. Mainly clear, warm, and humid. Then tomorrow, some morning clouds, but afternoon sunshine. It turns windy and gets hot again. High temperature up to 96 degrees with south-southeasterly winds at 15 to 20. First 1 to 5 AccuWeather forecast for the next 7 days looks like this. No big changes. Temperatures every day in the 90s. We do bring it down a notch for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but still above normal for this time of year with nighttime lows in the upper 70s. Implication there is it's also going to be very, very humid. That's your updated first 1 to 5 forecast. Hey, Joel.